Hello, welcome to the video. I'm going to be checking out Starfield on the 4090 at 4K. I did have a look at this on stream, but I thought it'd be good to do a quick video because I know some people don't watch the stream so much and it's easy just to look through a quick video. So yeah, we're at 4K, 3840 by 2160, and then I'm just going to play with everything maxed out, ultra, VSync off, upscaling off. I will check that with it on as well. So yeah, let's have a look. Okay, so this is the planet that I'm on currently. There's like a little city area here. Outside this area, we're kind of between 70 and 80 FPS, but I imagine as we go into this city bit, we're probably going to drop under 60, I think. So the FPS is, there's quite a range of FPS, anywhere between 50 and 110, really, from what I've experienced. Completely depending on where you are. Yeah, 55 here. So, the FPS can be a little low in places, which isn't great. But it's definitely smooth. It's a smooth experience, even at low frames. As you can see on my frame time, it's not stuttering or anything like that. Probably one of the best games this year in terms of stuttering.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
I don't remember many games coming out this year that had no stuttering. The VRAM as well is very good on this game. 8 gig. I don't think we saw any more than like 8.5 gig being used at 4K, which is pretty insane. So it means all the 8 gig cards should easily be able to play at the respective resolutions, like 1080p and 1440p should be no problem. And even power consumption too is very good, between 300 and 350, which is below average, I'd say, for my 4090 normally. So yeah, like we see here, 36% CPU usage, which is really high for 4K. Normally below 10%, really. 3 times as much. It definitely seems to use more on this planet. I think on some of the others we're using like 20%, which is still high, but obviously not as high as 30. So here we go. FPS pretty good up here. Not insanely high still, but it's pretty stable around the kind of 70 to 80. I mean, we're 83 here, which is pretty good for the space battles. Even hitting 100. Do get attacked occasionally, but I'm not sure there's any. These all look friendly. VRAM has crept up a little bit, actually, looking at that. Almost hitting 9 now. Still very low, though. No! There is a way to disable those turrets as well. How did I do it? I forget. So yeah, if I try, I could switch the FSR. If I switch FSR on, only issue is by default it doesn't really make any difference. You have to actually change the render scale from what I assume. So if we just drop that down to 80%, we should gain a little bit FPS. in the 80s now. I did think that's a little bit odd. I'm starting to see with AMD sponsored games, you can... There's been a couple this year where you can no longer... On my health. You can no longer select the scaling, so like quality setting, balance, performance, and so on. You just have to change the actual rendered resolution. So yeah, that does give us a little bit of an increase of frames. It's not kind of game changing or anything. It's like 10 FPS really. Even drop it down to like 70%. We should maybe be in the 90s. There we go. So it's not a huge increase of FPS, but... Like in this area, for example, here, 120 now. So even natively in this area, we'd be getting very good frames down here. Really dependent on the area you're in. Okay, so here we are in the new Atlantis city, which I think is probably one of the harder places to run. Like the FPS dips down quite a bit. So even as close to 50 FPS, I think, in some bits. But it looks pretty nice. Up VRAM wise, up to 8.5 again. Don't really go too much over that. But like I said before, the CPU usage seems like it's a bit lower here in this city than the other city. Overall, down to like 55 FPS here. Similar-ish actually to the other city, really. Maybe slightly lower. The lows are like slightly lower. Almost as high as 70 FPS here. So yeah, kind of going back to what I was saying at the start, the FPS can really vary quite a bit. Still fairly smooth though, not had much stuttering. Don't know if that's guiding me back to the spaceship. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video, drop me a comment, let me know what you think of the game so far, and I'll catch you next time.